Okay, we're going to make a custom uh, widget button for FPS multiplayer template. First thing going to do is go to the actual FPS folder, blueprints, and widget. So just for people who don't know, here's our FPS template folder. Click on that. We will then have blueprints. Click on that. And at the bottom, widget BP. Click on that. We need to make a new widget. I already did a quick test, so I actually have a W_FPS button as an example here. I'm not going to show that. I want to show a fresh build. So we're going to hit Add New. Go to User Interface. And then at the bottom here, we have Widget Blueprint. We'll click on that. It is best to usually start out with the W underscore, and then I'll hit button. And then we can just put underscore 01 if we want. Now we have a new widget with a nice name. We'll double click on this to open it up. And here we are with our button. There's a canvas panel. Immediately just delete that. What we need now is actually a size box. So I'm going to search for size box. There we go, size box. And I'm going to drag that in there. And then what we want to do is to actually change some values. So I'm going to go up here and width override. I'm going to hit 300. This is probably more to do with if you have a specific image size you want to use for the button. I'm using this. This is a holdover from the previous button that I was using. So let's put them like that. And I think that's about it. I think all the other values can stay. Now we're also going to add an actual button. So we'll go here and button and grab here the actual button, drag that down in, like so. And now we're going to rename it because this is our reference that we used. Actually, I could rename it here. When we actually need to bind the button, this is going to be one of the references. So we'll just button 0. Put that in like so. We also need to add one more item, and that's going to be our text block. So text. And just regular text right there. Let's drag that like so. And I'm also going to rename this text block 0. Not necessary, but it's just going to be easier for you to reference it when you're trying to bind stuff. So there we go. We also want to make this a variable for the graph, and we also want the button to be a variable. It is variable, good. So both of them. We'll hit save right now. Save that. We also could take this time to resize this button because it's huge right now. So we're going to turn around and make it smaller. And this is, I'm just sort of roughing in from previous, the previous button. It's about right, something like that. Although what I don't like is our text itself. Oh, maybe I gotta, yeah, maybe I can make it smaller. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, like so. And I believe our text itself, we're gonna make it a font size of 26, and we can also change the actual art style there. So there, we got that. I think that'll about do it. You know what? I still think it's still not the right size. There we go. Yeah, it's probably there. And we can change this to just outright text for right now. That's going to be changed in a moment anyway. But so we'll hit compile, save, and then we go to the graph. And in our graph, we're going to need to add some variables. We're going to add a variable called text. Change that to actual text. And then I need to add, we've got the text block, the button. No, I think that's about it. That's probably all we need right now. So on construct, we're going to drag the text block, hit get, and then the function within the text block is set text. So set text. There we go. We can on pre-construct connect that, and then of course we're going to take the text, bring this in, hit get, and this way we can adjust it via the properties that are exposed. And we'll hit compile, hit save. Very good. And at this point, I believe we have, I didn't save that. Darn it. Let's go back like so, and hit text. There, that way I can actually see it. I don't know why that didn't save. Very odd. Look out, hit compile, save. Oh well. That should be good enough for right now. We're going to go to our menu, and so remember we named this W button 01, so we'll go to our main menu, go like that, and we should look here. I could do a search, but W button. Here we go. Yeah, W button 01. There, that's our custom. Yeah. By the way, just keep that in mind. User created. So this comes under the user created. So W button on 01. We're going to put it here in the size box. Come on, bring it in. Oh, vertical box. There we go. And see, there's our button. I go click on our button, and we should have. Oh, I guess not. I thought we were going to have it exposed. Well, that was definitely not what I was expecting. I'm expecting the to actually be exposed. Let's find out what went wrong. Is a variable. Okay, makes sense. And we'll just I don't know. At this point it should have worked. I must be missing something here. Yes, I do not know. This is a variable. Yeah. I'm going to check my reference here. I have off on another page. And well, actually here we got this is our other button that I actually work. So just to let you know, you can actually take your button and modify it to make it look like the original FPS buttons. We got the shear value right here. I could turn on to a shear of say -25, go back to the text, and then do a -25. That way it, oh, sorry, wrong. It's supposed to positive 25. There. Now the text will be straight when it prints out. So I compile. So now we actually have a button that's on an angle. But I just don't understand. This button actually works. I pretty much made it the same way. Is variable, graph, text block, pre-construct. Everything looks right. And over here, yeah, text block 0, text, everything looks about right. Oh, there we go. That works. And now if we go back to my menu, we click on this, there, text, and now we can hit quit. There, and now we've got our quit right there. Compile, save, checkout selected. And of course, now we need to go in and actually connect this. So we go into the graph, and over here we have our 0 button, and I will get it, and then we will then get button 0. That's why we renamed it button 0, and I should be able to connect this. What's interesting is you can actually have multiple buttons bound to the same action. So button 0 will activate this, so will the other button that we have. So both buttons will actually quit. So I'll compile, save, and we'll go here and actually fire up. And there's our quit. Hit quit. We quit. If we play again, we go to the other quit, and see, they both quit. So there. That's how you actually make a button widget for FPS multiplayer template, and you can also put in your own image or whatever you want to do. So I hope this helps.